Who is your favorite anime character?
Um, that's really hard. There's several. I guess I would name a bunch of people from my animes I watch. It would have to be between Lavi from D. Greyman, Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho, and Kamina from Gurren Lagann, or Vero from Gurren Lagann. Those have to be my top three. I don't know. Maybe they'll duke it out in the battle, and we'll have to decide then. But according to TehExorcist, Lavi's pathetic, so he will probably die first. Ha 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 ha.
What's something the fans don't know about CountAbyss?
What's something that the fans don't know about CountAbyss? I'm secretly a. I wasn't originally when the series started, but I got more interested because I don't know. I got a new nickname among the Abridgers as a and then I got in and I started looking things up, and I guess that got me into fandom. It's interesting, and I just started getting into it. So that's something you guys don't know. I'm a he admits it.
What Abridgers do you talk to?
Mainly I used to talk to Aetos 800 a lot, but recently, I don't know, I haven't talked to him in a bit. I'd often talk to Samurai Cage 2, who introduced me to a lot of people. He introduced me to Angel Elric and TehExorcist, and he introduced me to a bunch of minor people too, and I met a bunch of minor people through Skype as well. I talked to Takahata 101 a few times. I talked to Cheeseman Joe a few times. And I talked to Ezzy Crew. I'll say with Take Come. I talked to Bed the Sage a few times. You know how frightening it is to be in a chat with him at times. And I talked to members of Phonami.
Do you play video games?
Yes, I do.
What are you currently playing?
Currently playing, I believe the most recent game I've been playing was Tales of the Abyss, probably. I was replaying Tales of the Abyss again for like the third time. I love that game so much.
What can you say is your favorite video game?
Tales of the Abyss. But beyond that, I have to say Tales of the Abyss is probably my favorite RPG. Another favorite of mine probably has to be the Dot Hack series. And same with anything the Tales series. And I love playing King of Fighters. That's my favorite fighting game.
What other anime would you consider abridging?
Other anime I would consider abridging? Well, if you didn't know beforehand, I had many on a list of some of my favorite stuff that I'd consider abridging beforehand. One of them was D. Greyman, but then I found out TehExorcist had his own series of D. Greyman. That was actually good. But if after Black Cat, I will probably pick up another 20-something odd series because I really don't want to do an ongoing series. If I did an ongoing series, it would probably be Katakao Hitman Reborn because that's something I've been getting really into recently and I love it. But I just don't have the patience to do an ongoing series. So that's not completely sure, but probably something around 20 or odd episodes.
Would you consider going into voice acting professionally?
The thought has crossed my mind. I haven't fully decided yet. Like I was telling Takahata the other day. I dabble in acting. I've been taking acting a couple of years since freshman year of my high school. And voice acting I have to say, is a lot more fun than normal acting. Because for some odd reason, I don't like watching myself act, but I have no problem listening to my voice at all. And I think voice acting is a lot of way to do different characters. Usually when you're normal act, you're limited to like your body. In like voice acting, you can become many different types of characters, and you're not stuck to like your simple body and what people can see you as. People say they don't typecast at times. They do. They do at times. Because you have to fit the character in some way. And voice acting, you're not limited to that. If you want to be a big, strong black guy, someone like Texas, who's like this 15-year-old, can play a big, strong black guy. You're not limited. That's what I like about voice acting. So I've been considering it. I haven't fully decided yet, but maybe. It's a possibility.
How long do you see yourself abridging?
As far as it takes me. I can't say. I don't know. I even thought about stopping after Black Cat, but really it depends if it's still fun and I'm still having fun with working with other people, and if I'm still having fun doing it, and then I'll keep going as long as I can.
Who would win in a fight, Cone or Orihime's teddy bear?
Gentleman. Uh, no, actually, I would pick probably Cone's a rascal and pretty feisty at times, but Orihimi's teddy bear for sure.
What are your favorite movies?
One of my favorite movies. Well, I'm a big fan of the movie The Count of Monte Cristo. Haha, Tales of the Abyss, Count of Monte Cristo. Ha, Count Abyss. Haha. Anyway, Count of Monte Cristo is probably one of my favorite movies of all time. Also, I'm a big fan of the action comedy genre. And I also watch a few anime movies here or there. Kira, some Dragon Ball Z films. Can't think of any off the top of my head. Also a film I just watched recently, which I loved to death, was Into the Wild with Emil Hirsch, and I think it was directed by Sean Penn. That it was a really good movie. Struck me right here in the core of my heart, of my cold, dead heart.
Kamina or Viral?
Ah, you, you had what a way to put me on the spot. Oh, that's a tough one. That's like picking Gene Gundam or Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. I guess, well, Kamina beats Viral in the manliest way, but in my heart, I love Viral to death. But I'll go with Kamiya because Kamiya is, yeah, Kamina, I'll go with Kamina. Because Kamina is a man, and he will kick Viral's ass any day, despite how much I love Viral. I'm sorry, Viral! I betrayed you!
Alright, Count, I'd like to thank you for your time.
No problem, man. Thanks for the interview.
For all of you watching at home, if you want to watch Black Cat Abridged, go to CountAbyss's YouTube channel at youtube.com/CountAbyss. Do you have any final comments before we sign off?
Yes, I do. I guess I have to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to me and watched all my videos. I have to thank you from the bottom of my heart. And for anyone who watches this interview and decides to check out my series, and even better, subscribe, thank you very much. And thank you for the interview, Nathan, again. And also, before I forget, an underrated Abridged series, Hitsugaya Fan 12's Loveless Abridged. Check that out as well.
Alright, thanks.